I gotta relearn every time, just about sometimes too, especially when I get off of it for a minute.
Knocking off some rust.
Yeah,
Do I
but
sound clear?
yeah,
Oh, let me put my headphones in. Hello?
yeah, I hear you.
It's supposed to be coming through the headphones. Hold on, man. This thing is all over the place. Let's do audio.
If you got your, what you got your camera set up on the laptop?
Nah. Give me just a second. I'm gonna show you what I got. Let me see. Mic check.
I hear you.
Well, fuck it. It's coming out of the speakers in here. I try to make it come out through the headphones.
Mm.
I got a bunch of stuff from work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I went out and brought some I got some Logitech cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the pan, the tilt, the zoom.
Right.
There's some conference room stuff, man. I'm like, for all this time, I was thinking about, yo, if I start a podcast, I need a good camera, I need good equipment. I work in this shit. Why not say like, hey man, let me get this.
Right.
Nah, oh, this came from a decommission. They were throwing stuff away.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, if you want a camera, I got you.
For sure.
Yeah, I got you. Let me see if I can do it from my phone. This might be pretty wild. Let's see if I can do it. If I try hitting StreamYard from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try this shit real quick. I'm getting the same backstage thing you're getting. Only the host can see you. The host
Okay.
may add you to the stage, but it's not popping up here.
Right. Is it after? I think maybe is it after you start? I mean, even after you start recording, you should still be able to pick up people, but I don't know.
I think. Does everyone have to be in before you start recording?
It may be that
It
way.
can't
I
just
don't
pop you in later.
local recording thing. I mean, I know it's one of the options got on there, but I don't know if I even used it or if I understand
Shit. I don't know, man. I give up, bro.
it. Right.
It's all right. First episode. We'll figure it out. We'll build while we fly. So what's
Exactly.
going on, good man?
Chilling, man. Like I said, down here in Florida, house
That's
sitting.
crazy. Now I can't hear you.
Is that on? Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, I just lost you on audio. Hello?
Yeah. Check, check, check,
Hello? Hello?
check,
Hello?
check, check, check,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
check, check, check,
Check,
check,
check, check, check. I
check, check.
can't hear you just yet. Let me check.
I still hear you. I still hear you.
Check, 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 check.
Check,
I'm not getting shit
check,
right now.
check, check,
I just lost fucking audio.
check, check, check.
Check, 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 check.
I hear you fine.
Not this shit
But
again.
okay.
Check, check.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check,
I
check.
can hear you. I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah. It's coming out of the music speakers I have in here.
Okay.
Ugh. We on freaking episode 4.
What you calling it?
Let's call it everything tea. It'll get a name as it goes on, but right now it's just everything tea.
Yeah, right. I know what it is.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel that because I mean that's like going through the days of like what is it? I got a podcast. What is it about? And I'm like, I mean, shit, everything.
Everything. It's about me. So yeah, it's a daily vlog of things that I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I got video. So I got these meta glasses. Have you seen these?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them in the polarized. Basically, they're clear inside, dark outside, and also got the regular polarized ones. And I just record my day. So if I'm out there flipping cars, that's like a new side hustle I started doing.
Okay.
It ain't really a hustle. I'm more like breaking even now.
Yeah. Right.
I hit big on the first one, but I took a couple L's too, man.
Yeah.
So I just record my day. Today it was me putting the attic fan inside of the attic. You know, like most of those houses that we grew up in, maybe it's just like a country thing, but we have the dome on the top of your house and your roof and it like spins around like it's like an exhaust fan.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
to let the heat out the house.
Yeah.
These houses out here don't have them.
Mm-mm.
So I ordered a fan online, installed it today, did the whole video recording of me in the attic with the with the whole suit on,
Right.
with the boot inserts.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a video on that. So I'm gonna chop it up and upload it. Just trying to get some of this internet money, man. Cause it's like, yo, there's money on TikTok, there's money on YouTube, there's money on Instagram.
Right.
I'm trying to get some of it. Try to get my piece.
Same.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
I mean, I'm chilling. Still in Atlanta. I've been doing some background acting and helping out, getting involved in some other podcasts and trying to and getting back on stage and just like really in that same mindset of it's still money out here to be made. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I keep being afforded all this free time. To do the shit that I'm supposed to be doing. Just without and you ain't working, you ain't doing this. Even when I was driving Uber, I'm like that. I was like, I'm about breaking even and working all these, give me something to do
Right.
for however long I want to do it. But it was still kind of spinning my wheels a little bit at the same time too.
True. Hey, what it says all about getting those reps in, putting the
Yeah.
shots.
But then,
That's all.
I go to do background acting and, they pay me $500 to spray paint on the wall, like, man, like my time, like the value of the time and how much effort you put into it. I'm like, well, shit, this is more the kind of money I want to be making, just kind of still going through my day, having my fun, just doing what I do and, making that, monetizing that in some type of way.
That's it. It's like the daily vlog, and basically you are the brand, whatever it is that I'm doing. Riding
Right.
a bike, driving Uber, like you were saying, whatever. You might as well put it up. It's money in it. We're gonna go through our day regardless.
Right.
All I do is hit cha-ching like this, and I'm recording. So
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, so, but then, as my depth goes into this, once you start to blow up and the people that you know what I'm saying, and whatever you get involved with and everything else that, got to sign non-disclosures or claim rights to their images and all of that type of shit. Once you start to, take off and make real money from it, because, that comes into play too.
true.
That's the whole thing about, and I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm kind of like, why would anybody even care really that much? You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, but of course they wouldn't care right now because I ain't making no money. But let it be a few dollars attached to it, then all of a sudden everybody want
a piece.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I don't want to worry about no residuals and stuff right now. Hey, just pay my money, pay me my rate, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Did you listen to Lil Wayne's album, The Carter 6?
Yeah, I mean, I said I tried to give it a couple listens, like it didn't grab me like it didn't grab my attention like that, I guess, Not
It
saying
didn't.
that, no, not right away.
Yeah, I did a live stream on it last night where I played the songs, but it was kind of weird because I see some people who play artist music in the background, and I don't know if you're gonna get flagged for copyright or whatever. So I had to mute it and then come back and give a reply. But
Right, right.
I gave a full review. I think it was like 19 songs.
Yeah.
Then it had 2 bonus songs, one with Nicki. It was the band from the NO remix, and then Future and Little Baby had a song that they was featured on too. Overall, I think I gave it a score. It came out to like a 7.18.
Okay.
That's why I rated it. Was it like the best thing ever? Was it like it gets to a point where a man is so good you can only compare him against his own work.
Yeah.
As you listening to it, you're like, man, this ain't Carter 5. This ain't Carter 2.
Yeah.
It is, but I think he just expanded his brand so much, and he just listened to it, touched so many people that it's something in it for everybody.
Right, because I mean, I think I was going into my garage the other day, and there was one of the songs came on, and it was real heavy rock. You know what I'm saying? Guitar, you know what I'm saying? Which I can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, I respect that. But Wayne heads and other people and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know there might be a lot of people out there who might not be able to respect it. Just like, I think I know Andre lost certain amount of respect for people, you know what I'm saying, once he kind of went a little bit spacey and got off wearing jerseys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, being creative and being an artist, I feel like people should understand, like, it's an artist. Like their minds is, they give you this little chunk right here, but at the end of the day, it's 10 miles ahead of the game. They think about a whole bunch of other creative things.
Absolutely. That's why I say overall I like it, but I don't think the whole thing was for me. I think a lot of people looking for like, Dat Piff, livemixtapes.com.
Right.
Like,
Or, especially after all of this Drake and Kendrick and all this quiet and this beef stuff, they expect him to come with some flame fire, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing, probably too.
Yeah, that's why I say overall it was good. Is it going down like in my favorite albums of all time? No, but that's not a bad thing for him. That's pretty much damn near all the music nowadays.
Yeah.
We consume it so fast. Like, we're not at the point. Think about it. Kendrick Lamar, them beef. Like, think about it. When Nas and Jay-Z was going at it, like, you was bumping their diss track for like a year and a half straight. Man, this information is just consumed so rapidly. We like chew it up, bubblegum, 5 minutes later, spit it out.
Lost its flavor. On to the next.
Exactly. But I made sure I set with it. I didn't want to be one of those people who just listen to the album one time and then bounce on it. So I set with it for about a week. I got it the first week it came out. I listened to it in the car, listened to it while I was doing my morning run on the treadmill before I played it live again. And I was like, yeah. And I judged each track. It had a few songs that was like 8.5s, but it had a few songs that was like 4s. It was just not for me. He had some, but I get it. His audience, but I felt like it.
I mean, it's not for me, but I know it's for somebody. Somebody's gonna appreciate that one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
It had a couple of those big records that kind of felt like those Eminem and Rihanna records back in the day, or Lupe Fiasco. What's that song?
It was Big Push.
What you say? The Superstar. Yeah. It had a couple of those, and it was one song that had some bounce to it. It felt real West Coast, but then in the middle of the song it shifted to rock, and I was like, it lost me. The song with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz was real good, and another one with a guy named Jones and somebody else. I think it was called Hip Hop and like Cotton Candy. Those are probably my favorite ones off of it. You watching the finals?
No, not really. I mean, not really. I can't say that I am. I'll catch a game here and there and check it out a little bit, but I ain't engrossed in it really.
No, I'm not watching it either. Basically, LeBron ain't in it. I ain't in it either. And then here's the crazy. I don't even know who playing. Is it like
it's Indiana and somebody
in OKC?
Yeah, KC and Indiana.
I don't care about it.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad the other day because I went over my homeboy and his girl house or whatever. I mean, and I think one thing of mine is when my brain is off its own, so I can sit. I ain't never been like the sit and watch the game and everybody about it gotta be quiet type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been most like when I chill, it's a house full of people and everybody talking at the same time. So
yeah, and the game is in the back.
Right.
Yeah. Check the score and back to the real world. Yeah.
So but we watch some boxing too. But yeah, I ain't, and it ain't nobody in there that's really standing out as a player like that you kind of like, well, let me see what he gonna do and let me see what this is going on.
Same for me. Same. Yeah. After your big dog, your OGs went home,
Right. I think that was a question I asked. I'm like basketball in the Charles Barkley, Dennis Rodman, like that rough boy era, like it ain't like that no more.
The game has changed, man. That's what makes it hard about.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but I mean, at that, that ruggedness or that roughness of it, I don't know. It was kind of,
It's different. It's different. The whole landscape of basketball has changed. I feel like every 10 years it changed. Like it's not as physical anymore. Like think about it. You don't see dudes even built in condition like David Robinson anymore.
Right.
You don't see those guys built like Alonzo Mourning anymore. These guys just like little string beans out here. Putting up threes. That's it. But I guess that's the audience, man. It ain't really about dunking. It's usually about shooting threes right now. So it makes it hard to compare generations. When they have like that whole GOAT debate, who's the GOAT of this, who's the GOAT of that. The game has changed.
Things change, and I mean respect to the change of it because like at the end of the day, it's kind of like whatever was hot then versus whatever the new era is going to be. Okay, you got these dudes running defense and being all bad in the paint and roughing up, so we just gonna step outside and kill you all day. Soup, and now we shooters,
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
Somebody else will come along right now. Another big man will come in the game and fuck people up, and then we'll go back to the big boy game. Just hey, because we ain't seen that in a minute or whatever.
Yeah, and they trying to make Green look like a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel it. So, got one more topic. What do you think about all this? Take that. There's all this Diddy stuff. What you think? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm surprised, like to the depth that it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like and everything that's involved and whatever is it. You know what I'm saying? As a person who has traveled the world and walked in on some, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what's going on in that room, and I got the option to close that door and keep on about my business and go about my way. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I know this party ain't for me no more.
True, but is it really about that, or is there another agenda? What do you think?
when it comes to that, of course, there seems like there's always another agenda. But you know what I'm saying? We go through the, every time somebody climbs up or threatens a certain group of people or certain, handful of people, then all of a sudden they get thrown under the bus and try to tear down or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. What could another angle possibly be?
Well, there's a few things. I remember, I think it was 50 Cent brought up an angle, something about him and Ciroc and the company who owned Ciroc. Diddy sued them for like some racial stuff or something like that, but that was settled out of court. And then they looped back around with this. To me, I think it should be thrown out. Because which Bill of Rights is it, or part of your constitution? Which amendment is it, where it's like you're not given a fair trial, like before they even picked people?
Guilty and innocent to proven guilty,
Yeah,
tried by three of your peers.
yeah, but you're not
pretty much.
Yeah, you're not given a fair trial, right?
Right.
Because before it even went to trial, what were they doing? They were leaking videos. It's like you're leaking videos from 2016. Statute of limitations is up. It's up, but it's like to poison the idea of him before it even goes to trial. So think about everybody that's on that jury stand. They all saw the video, and then it came out to where CNN admitted that they chopped up the video. It's none of that is the original video. It's all chopped up and edited just to show a certain angle of it. And then I think they tried to like subpoena CNN. They're like, oh yeah, the tapes got destroyed. We don't have the originals anymore. So it's kind of like, I see the money shakedown part. Cassie, what she said, she got like 20 M's or something from like that, and then like she's a star witness in it. Man,
but at the end of the day, like, okay, even if all of that is true, like when you really think about it, it seemed like people like that should know more than me about how to move. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't had to. You know what I'm saying? I don't had to. When I saw a snake, I kind of had to veer off from and dodge it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
but what? Yeah, but when you look at his charges don't. Let me see. Diddy's charges. Let me look him up real quick. He's charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. I think the boy innocent. Now, are they freaky deaky? Are they freaky deaky? Yes. The level of freak, we thought we were 8, 9s, and 10s. We hear this, we're like, nah, we just like,
yeah,
we 1s and 2s.
I don't even know what to tell you, Sean.
Yeah, we fresh out of missionary. So some things that don't sit right with me is kind of like
that's one part of the celebrity and party and atmosphere that has always kind of and it's because when you talk about certain things, and maybe not the closest people involved, but even when I think I came out and it was kind of like him and Tiny was keeping girls and doing all this and doing all that or whatever, and I'm just kind of like, well, that ain't even that shit goes just like with anything. Girls will warm up to you and be all freaky and want to do this and want to do that and blah 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 and this and that.
Yeah.
And they, you know what I'm saying? It might even be their suggestion or their idea. But once, go down the line a little bit, now you want to say you didn't feel comfortable or whatever it is, when at the end of the day, if you didn't feel comfortable, you could have just left, or you could have, you know what I'm saying? Like,
true. I think it comes down to two things. One, there's like ethical, and then there's like the law, right? Now, ethically, your girl hitting you up, let's do some freaky stuff. You cool with it? That's your thing. You hit up an escort. escort services exists. The Bunny Ranch, it exists. We've been to Amsterdam, it exists. We've been to brothels, it exists.
Right.
Right? Y'all a little freaky, but when you think about the way the laws is written,
Right.
that's the weird part. Like the laws, like have you read the law for like um was it human trafficking? Right?
I mean, I know here in the States, it's a very, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm driving Uber. I can get a call from Shawty in East Point that want me to take her to this mansion over here in this other neighborhood, and she going to sell some. You
Yeah.
know, at this point in time, I am in effect transporting
You're
prostitutes.
aiding.
I'm guilty.
Yeah. It's dude, it's so crazy. If you like say for example, if you aid or you help in any way of bringing them to you, knowing you guys are going to have sex, basically your ass go to jail if you
Right.
cross state lines. Like
That don't even go with the how things are, how
how the world
transactions.
lives.
That don't even go. How the hell am
Think
I
of,
supposed to do it if I can't do it? Like, how am I supposed to do it if I can't do it?
think about how many niggas or how many women have flew out somebody. Come on now. Flyouts was a thing. It
Right.
is a thing. You know, you hit a girl up that's in another state on Instagram. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I feel like, she's like, I'll be like, when you come to see me, they be like, when you fly me out, shoot, give me your name and birthday.
For real. You know what I'm saying? I flew a chick out to Paris. You know what I'm saying? I was in Germany.
See what I'm saying? It's the way the law is written.
Right.
But I think it's a lesson to be learned in all this, man. It's a lesson. You gotta keep these women at bay. The one that's closest to you will turn on your ass.
You gotta, yes, and you gotta keep yourself at bay in order to keep these women at bay, because these women is gonna do whatever they gonna do what they gotta do.
Right. It's like the same thing. It's like men, I hate to say it like this, but men go out there and work and build wealth. Women get their wealth from the man. You know, so you think about it. She's with Diddy all these years. She's accustomed to a lifestyle. She's with Diddy since she was like what, 22? 22 years old. They're like 14, 15 years together, right?
Right.
You're accustomed to a lifestyle. You don't want to be in this lifestyle no more. You leave. Ooh, money getting low. You
Right.
really start seeing what this man was doing for you, right? I need some money. Hey, you left. I ain't got nothing for you. Bills start piling up. Somebody whisper in their ear, hey, you know we got a case if you just say blah, 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 blah. Lawsuit. Let me get a couple M's off you. Let me come get me right. Come get my kids right. Come get their grandkids right. So it's an unfortunate situation if you're a person of means, because your view is just I'm just helping out. I'm just helping out a friend. Hey, I'm out here. Let's say for example, I'm out here in Bahamas. I'm in New York. I seen the private jet. Come on out. Ooh, it went from just helping out your friends to just now you trafficking. And all they gotta do is just all they gotta do is just flip the words around. I was intimidated. I was in love, so I went with it. It's like
Right. And like that's look. And I think it's become a possibility because, you know what I'm saying, like I think sometimes in order to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt or to prove somebody guilty, now when you go into conversations like that, because even like you and I understand, even on a smaller scale, it has been, it's been done on a smaller scale. So, and the same victim mentality or whatever it is, it happens. We're not saying that it is the case, but why is it not? Can we, you know what I'm saying? It still has to be proven that this is not the case. It still has to be, all the questions have to be answered, all the, you know, I's have to be dotted and the T's have to be crossed at the end of the
Yep.
day. I mean, and
But
like in the defense of this person, we have to you do have
yeah,
to look at
it's
certain
just crazy how they can just like, there's the way it happened, and then one party can like, they can just flip the story because they was coerced by someone else, and now you over here looking crazy. Now, the innocent guilty. I don't know, man. Free Diddy. That's how I see it. Free Diddy. I want to see Diddy beat this, and I want him to see him come home because folks turned their back on this man, big time, poking fun at him, everything, saying, oh no Diddy, this like it's a punchline joke. I ain't like that. I ain't
Right.
like that because when he was out and he was up, it was crickets. It was crickets. The moment he get involved in something, ooh, now I can just go at it. So, hey man, I support Diddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot, there's a lot that goes on with the whole situation that I can't even pretend to know a lot about. Like there's for him to rise in the business and have the success that he has had in the business and to stay on top and to birth some of the greatest to be competitive. Like Bad Boy was on top. Bad Boy was the shit at one point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I want a man to be innocent, come on home, and address these hating ass niggas that's out here. They've been, bro. When I say they've been sending shots every time you turn, even Lil Wayne's album, he had a line in there saying "No Diddy," and I was like, "What?" And it was a song that I liked too. It was a song that I liked. I was like, "What? You saying No Diddy too?" I feel like that's just messed up. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. But it's a lesson, man. It's a lesson in this.
I mean, it's like and then like you can't party with everybody. You can't have fun with everybody. You really got to keep your circle tight, close, and
they not your friends.
They're
not your friends. The woman you took care of for all these years, the moment she decides to leave, she wants to take her, and she wants to still continue to get the lifestyle that she was getting from you. I'm like, leaving me involves leaving all of this. It's a bigger argument. It's just like divorce,
Right.
Let's say like Tyrese divorce, for example, right?
Right.
She said, "Okay, I want to leave, but I still want you to pay me."
Right.
I'm like, hold on, and then the crazy thing is that when you go to court, right? Everything that the man brings to a relationship, and there's things that a female brings to a relationship, right? But it's crazy when you go to the courtroom, they only talk about splitting what the man brings.
Right.
If you was getting that coochie 2 to 3 times a week, the judge came like, "Yeah, girl, you got to drop off that. You got to continue dropping off that coochie on Tuesday and Thursdays. You was washing his drawers on Sunday. Every other Sunday, you got to go over there and wash his drawers." Nope. They say, "Sir, I know you brought this money. I know you brought these kids. I know you brought this house, this car. The car going to her. Everything you got is going to her." So it's like they leave. They choose to leave. I could see if you left them. Now that's different. If you left them, I can see you got it. You got to make sure she's right. But if she leaves you and then say, "I got everything that I want, and I want some of your shit."
Right.
Man, it's a crazy time to be a man out here, bro. It is, bro. When I say it is dangerous. You gotta just walk a straight path. A woman comes along, you like, what they got? Like a big long stick. You're like, get back. Because all it takes is one time somebody say something, and your ass is your ass is toasty toast, man. So I think with the Diddy case, well, I think it sheds light on the bigger picture that laws aren't written correctly, right? State lines. So you tell me if I do it in the state, it's not trafficking, but the moment state lines? Trafficking across state lines? Like
because that's franchising. That's building your business. That's you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly, especially when you got a job like his, you travel the world. Like he's in like Ibiza and Spain. He don't live the regular day-to-day life like everybody else. This man is known for parties across the world, and you can bring your girlfriend. Say for example, your girlfriend, she in Chicago, you in New York. You pay for the come. You know when your girl comes to town, you go get you some of that.
right.
Trafficking. You ate it. You aided in it. So
That's crazy.
It's a crazy time, man. Stay home, stay humble, stay out the way. And what I tell them, hey, don't let the woman get too close, bro.
Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying, don't invite them in. Like you watch Sinners.
Honestly, hey, crazy thing is I wrote a verse and it was about that. Like, don't let them cross the threshold. You know what? I might just rap it. I might just have to record this one and probably put it out. And that's exactly what I spoke about. I was like, yo, you gotta keep them outside that threshold. I said something like treat them like they're stray, you know, keeping them treating them as stray, but also keeping them at bay. Like, hey, don't even is my camera glitching?
A little bit. I don't know if the signal catching up or something.
Could be, man. I got so much shit on this. I got, let me see. I can probably control the camera. Let me make sure I got nothing crazy going on. Let's see. So I got this. I got my laptop here. I got other laptop over here. This is my lighting system over here. This is where I'm getting my production lights from.
Okay.
And then my microphone's coming from here. Here at my house. It's a little messy. My mic's coming right here. And then the other light in the room is coming from over here. It's so many cords and cables all over the place. Hey man, we gonna make it happen. I'm gonna try to stay consistent and try to record.
Right.
Yeah, these are the speakers that I'm using. What's covering it? Oh yeah, that's the bottom of the camera. Yeah, these are the speakers, my Yamaha HS5s. So I'm gonna record music here. I'm gonna do podcast shows here. And what I want to do is I want this to be advertisement space. This is my living room. I put two, I don't know if these 85s or 86-inch TVs in my living room. I want to do ad space. If you have an image or something like that, you can buy ad space. And if you got a product, you can put it on the shelf and we'll finance the show, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what got you back to doing the acting stuff again?
I mean, it was just kind of like a venture out there kind of thing. I'm having fun with it. You know, it's cool to go check out the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird because I get invited and I'm standing over Sylvester Stallone's shoulder. You know what I'm saying? It's not like no interaction or whatever, but just in my mind to, you know, like this dude been in the movie game since the 80s. Like this is Rambo, this is Rocky, this is, you know.
Yeah. You was an extra on the scene with Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What movie was that?
It's not a movie. He got this series called Tulsa King.
I've seen that.
On I don't know where it streams at, Hulu, Netflix, somewhere.
You got to send me that scene. But here's the thing.
But like that's what his background, so you ain't even going, you know, like you ain't even, you know, it don't even matter. It don't even matter, you know, you can't even tell it's half the time. I think this day I was in an interrogation room and I had a black mask on, and you know, you can't see my face or nothing.
Hey, bro, I want to see those clips. Yeah, you know where them clips is at.
Yeah.
You know the clips is. I want to see the clip. Hey, man, that still counts as a credit.
Exactly. That's why I mean, it still count to me, and it counts to me, and you know, but you know, everybody, just like you doing whatever you do, you know, you know, sometimes people feel like blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? Not that I care, but you know, I just kind of like let it. I just be, you know, for clarity to let people know, you know, like this is how it really is. But then another scene I was in, like we did this Reasonable Doubt, I think it's called. Morris Chestnut is in it. I was in, like, they had this black award show, Morris Chestnut right over here. And I'm walking around like I'm a photographer and taking pictures and coming up in and
So you in Georgia? What you had, like Tyler Perry Studios or something like that?
Well, I don't think I've been to Tyler Perry Studios yet. I've been to some studios that he uses. You know, we got some assembly studios and sometimes it's on location. I did a few episodes of Will Trent. This another cop show. Will Trent is on Hulu, I think, and I did a few episodes that, you know, we was in the house, we was in the church, you know, like outside locations and stuff like that. But it's cool to I think for me, you know, I'll be put in a lot of places. It's cool for me to be able to be that much behind the scenes, but still see how the crew works and you know how they go from this lighting or how they make this scene. Like I can see, I was there that day, but damn, y'all made that look like this, and y'all cut this out, and the lighting was like this, and it was. I know it was nighttime by then, but y'all look like it was like bright ass daytime outside, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. That cinematography, those angles and stuff, man. That's
Yeah.
hey. So what's your goal for acting?
I'm just having fun with it because at the same time, as serious as some acting is, you know, I would have to grow. I'm just a baby in the game right now. So even if I did land a line, you know, I don't want nothing more than a couple of lines, a little come in as a comic, you know, relief, or, you know, even seriously, you know what I'm saying, whatever, just a little what they call them, little cameo, little one or two lines right now, you know, be a part of it and whatever. I think acting wouldn't be my goal. More like directing and producing and stuff would be more my you know kind of thing. I want to write the story and then have it you know played out and then you know maybe part of it, you know, I'll be in it too. You know, a couple of my people I know be in it, but really it's about the story.
Absolutely. Hey, get those reps in, bro. Have you done any well, I'm not sure if it's even big in your area. Is theater big out there?
There is some theater, or some small time theater, and you know, and that's kind of like with the acting gigs and auditions too, because you can get somebody who's doing an independent film or doing some type of set, or you know, especially when I go around, I do a lot in the poetry world, between comedy, poetry, and background acting. There's always somebody, you know, who want to film something or have you be a part of their script, or just sit at a reading table with them. So I get into stuff like that and just, you know, kind of network and end up throwing some stuff together. There's a lot of creative people.
Yeah. You still doing? I saw you was doing skits. What's that? One sister, chocolate sister. You was doing
Oh, Reese, yeah, we did a few skits together, you know, and we got probably some more coming up because we do some more serious I do some more like serious based podcasts with them. They do
yeah.
finance management and social mechanics and stuff like that, but we still like to put out skits and draw attention to it. So we'll probably be doing some more of that. And then, like I said, I'm trying to, you know, like I said, get serious about my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Finally,
Right.
so it's coming together.
Yeah, man. Same thing here, man. All we can do is just keep moving. Don't
Yeah.
stay stagnant. Do whatever it takes and
Right.
stay consistent. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do um an episode, maybe like an episode once a week. I know that we didn't go live on this one. This is just pre-recorded. So I'll go and I'll cut the gaps out and
Right.
make it seamless. And then I try to do I'm trying to do a show like this once a week. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
try to do lives. On my live is basically me just like making beats and stuff.
There's a
And
dude, mother. I mean, I don't know how they would, you know what I'm saying, but even still, in order to branch your name out, you know, I think there's a this dude named Mark. He does this uh podcast called Date Night.
yeah,
He Date Night or whatever, and he, you know what I'm saying, I'll let you watch a few episodes of that too. And even like I said, even going there and being yourself and coming from your point of view and whatever questions you would have to ask, you know, still, you know, everything T, you know, this is follow me. You know, if you like me, you don't, you know what I'm saying, come check my
right,
channel. Like get some
right.
exposure. Other way.
So you know, we got stories. You know, we got stories. So
Right.
I'm trying to keep like the everything T channel, you know, a little bit clean. Get your advertisement dollars. Don't try to curse too much. Don't go too far. But I feel like I want to create a everything T after dark
Right. I've been
and
thinking
talk.
about because I mean, like it was part of me, like, man, you know, I've been thinking, you know what I'm saying, like to get this off, you know, I've been whatever. I'm coming to this 50-year-old. My daughters are 20, and you know, it's like part of me be one like I wanna, you know what I'm saying, I wanna be silly about it and tell the story, and I want to talk about the stupid shit that I did in my life, but I still wanted to help people and for them to catch the point and not just look at
Yeah,
me down
yeah.
and
Give them the lesson.
you know what I'm saying? And
True.
but you know, there is gonna be this paid for, you know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna have to pay for the good, dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Subscribe at least, you know.
Or would that be something more for like Patreon?
I mean, I
You
was
know,
thinking Patreon is what popped up. I hadn't done no research on it, but you know, like I would feel like, you know, like a Patreon. I mean, like I said, I know you tried to out and I was like Patreon or OnlyFans, but on OnlyFans has that stigma on top of it more than Patreon does. You know what I'm saying?
I
OnlyFans.
I know people that are on OnlyFans that's not doing OnlyFans. You know what
I
they
know,
say.
but as soon as you tell somebody
You're
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans. They're like, oh, you busted open, eh?
right?
Yeah, I get it. So you're right. OnlyFans, it's just a way they can consume directly from buyer to seller. You can just go directly with the consumer. OnlyFans is one of them. Patreon is another one. Think about it. OnlyFans is bigger than Patreon. A lot of these dudes are like, bro, you already own OnlyFans.
Right. You know, so I
I know you're
mean,
not trying to go from bikini, and then seeing us live. You know, I
hey, you
might.
know, delete all the bikini and start up new. You know what I'm saying? It's a different format. You know that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna add it all. I'm a better. I'm gonna make the banners better. I'm gonna have it like maybe like a donation thing. I'm gonna have to create like a
or,
channel
or
email.
separated. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do if the bikinis and stuff is bringing in revenue, then you know we just another name and start another one. And this
That's what
is
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The the clean content that we're talking about right now could be for YouTube, and then we have like a everything tea after dark where we could share some of those old stories and those places that we've been to. Because boy, but here's the thing: all the good, all the bad made us who we are. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You can't just be all the way over here your entire life, or all the way over here and all your entire life.
I mean, and the way I look at it, at it, hey, look, somebody had to go do the recon. Somebody had to go recon
Yep,
that.
yep, yep. Hey, the mission had to get done.
Tell you about it until I can tell you about it. I can't tell you about it for real if I ain't never, you know.
Exactly. And tell people like, yo, I bumped my head doing this. Don't do this. But I think that's a good thing, man. Um, a tea after dark. But I got to figure out how can I still put that on YouTube, or would that have to be like a I don't know, my dig a little
No,
bit.
what you do is how you make that happen is you do the clean stuff and get the following with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we pushing this, but while you pushing the clean, you give a little teaser, you know, or even during the clean, you know what I'm saying? Some clean conversations, you're like, oh, whoa, stop that. That's for You know, that's one of them Patreon. That's a conversation.
Patreon, yeah. Give them a little bit. Like, yo, if y'all want to talk about this more, I can talk about
Yeah.
it on like, okay.
And you know, if hey, look, you here for you. I warned you. You understood where it was going. You wanted to be here. So
You
whatever
came
you
to the
heard,
Patreon.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want no. Don't come in here talking no shit. You can't. You paid to get in here.
Facts. Big facts. We're gonna try that. We're gonna do them both. We're doing both, man. Whatever it takes, we're gonna build as we fly, bro. Keep pushing videos every week. Because I was following like a bunch of people that's like, it's just to a point now where people are telling you, like, yo, this is what I made my first 90 days. I put up a video once a month. I did this kind of video once a week. My first couple of months, I was making like just $50. Because all you need is 40 hours of viewed content to start streaming. To start monetizing. So what I did was I used the Meta AI app, right? I created a question thing for myself. I was like, hey, Meta, how do I make $2 million with only 15 minutes of work by creating content? And it basically told you, boom, 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 boom. It gave me a day-to-day plan of what to do. So, boom, we're gonna get there, bro.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
Put the light in. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like for real, you know, it helps to, you know what I'm saying, to connect minds and to be in that same mindset, you know what I'm saying? Because learning as we go, and, you know, somebody that's got another interest in it and doing something that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, real stuff, man. Real stuff. Well, I won't hold you. I know you different time zone. I appreciate you taking this time to chat. Anytime you want to chat.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, you know, I'm wide. Like I said, I'm chilling. Got no.
Yeah, I missed the podcast episode. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then that's the thing about me too is I mean I know I got a couple of us that I didn't, you know, when I started editing and I couldn't get it quite right, or, you know, it just you know, I didn't want to put it out without giving it my 100%. I feel good, you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes you get too wrapped up in the weeds about that, you know, at the same time. But I know I got us to put out there,
exactly.
You know,
put it out, keep it moving.
Right.
Because this episode right here, probably my best episode, man. My first episode, if you go back, trash. Trash. Hey, better and better and better and better. This is my best video. Who knows? 3-4 months now, we're gonna look back at this one like, dang, man, we've grown so far. So,
right.
Yeah, man. I gotta and besides, I gotta make use of all this stuff I got in my house. Like, I got microphones, I got all this stuff. I be here playing around with it. I do everything except for hit record.
Right.
That's all you want me to do. Hit record, especially if you go live. You ain't got to do no edits.
Right.
Leave the mistakes in there. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. So, and I stream on Twitch too.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about doing like a probably just turning on Twitch, sitting on the. Cause you know, I wasn't call the show behind the couch because that's actually where I'm sitting at. So I was tempted to like sit on the couch and just, you know, play my video games.
Yeah.
Play my video games. One, I got a Nintendo Switch, got a regular Nintendo. I just had the homies, the peeps over, and they can just see what we doing.
Right.
Get this vlog, baby.
Yeah.
Get this vlog. Oh, did it not go back to where it was? Like it was over more. Oh, try to get the poll out of it.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. That's good. We're gonna lock this one in. So yeah, man. Appreciate you to chat, man. And we'll try it again, all right?
Sure.
Enjoy the evening.
Yes,
CCP.
sir.
We here, baby.
All day.
All right. All right. Stop recording.